I gave you guys instructions. I want to just remind you, please listen and follow my requests at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Fight hard, fight clean. Good luck to both of you.
In those shots, don't take it to Crawford.
Good right there.
Asking why he's not picking it up.
Absolutely.
Good jab right there, left-handed.
From the instant the first bell sounded, the tension was electric. The crowd erupted, cameras lit up the arena, and you could feel chaos brewing. Canelo entered, calm, deliberate, dangerous.
Really fresh at this point if he's going to try to go back there.
Canelo went to the body early, sending a clear message, "Welcome to super middleweight, lil bro." But Crawford didn't come to take in the sights. He moved like a ghost, southpaw stance, always circling, jab snapping like a switchblade, feints sharp enough to make Canelo blink.
The taller man, but there is just thudding power from Canelo. From Terence.
He's like fluid.
And there is Canelo dropping with a straight right.
By round 4, it was chess with fists. Bud's check hooks had the front row gasping, but every time Canelo closed the gap, he landed rib crackers that echoed loud. Both were grinning after getting clipped, like two dudes at a backyard barbecue talking trash mid-game, except the dominoes were uppercuts.
That was one of my big questions coming into this fight, because Golovkin is a big champ, is not. Would he be...
Mid-rounds, the pace surged. Crawford layered combos from sharp angles, slipping in that right hand like a pickpocket. Canelo ate it, pressed forward, doubled the jab, and dug in body shots that made you question your life choices. Bud just bit down on the mouthpiece. Alright then, bet.
In the action.
Left, he's having his best round of the night.
Yes, he is.
It's Canelo.
I got nothing.
Round 8, both faces showing where Crawford's eye swelling shut, Canelo bleeding above the left. Neither took a step back. 9th round, Bud slipped a hook, then uncorked an uppercut that rattled the arena. Canelo just licked his lips, dug 3 to the body, then cracked one upstairs.
There's a right hand.
One. It's not because he's losing or thinks he's losing, getting caught with a lot this fight.
Yes.
Final round. No dancing, no retreat, just toe-to-toe, letting leather fly. The bell rings. Both with hands raised, the crowd split down the middle, half swear Bud pulled off the impossible, half believe Canelo held the line. Either way, legendary.
Unanimous decision. Saul Canelo Alvarez.
And that's the thing. What we just witnessed in that war, that's exactly why Rogan's been hyping Bud's skillset and Canelo's power like they're forces of nature, man. Joe Rogan talks about Bud Crawford's switch hitting like it's a damn superpower, and he's not wrong, but let's be real, this ain't no Marvel movie. This is Canelo standing in front of you, throwing body shots like the rent's past due.
Dude off him because Canelo hits so hard, man.
That's one dude that, like, I believe all the he be talking.
Crawford? Yeah. Oh, he's good.
He don't just be saying.
Yeah, Bud can switch stances smoother than your ex switching up the story about why she texted her cousin at 3 a.m. But Canelo, that man hits you in the ribs, and suddenly your childhood plays back in slow motion. Joe's right, Bud's gotta be built solid, because taking those shots without your soul booking a one-way trip. That's the real test. Ain't no point in being slick if every time you get touched, it feels like getting clipped by a Honda Civic doing 40.
So skillful. He's so slick. And when he gets, and he's also the best guy in the sport at switch hitting. He'll go from southpaw to orthodox and be just as good and trip you up. Like you think he's going to start southpaw, he starts orthodox. You prepare for orthodox, he's fighting southpaw. He feels like he's got you timed better orthodox, he'll switch.
Man, Frock out here talking like Canelo already got the retirement balloons blown up, but the guy's still dangerous like a pit bull in a bad mood. Yeah, Bud's that slick technician with sniper aim, no doubt. But Canelo, he's the type to read your whole game plan just from how you square up. This ain't some youth versus old head narrative, this is two chefs in the kitchen, and both brought knives.
He's had over 60 fights. He's made a fortune. Why is he even still fighting? But this is a super fight against Crawford. Yeah. But it could go wrong for him. He could end up losing.
And trust me, this ain't your regular Saturday night scrap. This is the kind of matchup where your uncle suddenly turns into a fight analyst, and your auntie starts dropping boxing history like she wrote the book. Both these guys? Built different. Crawford's the kind of dude who'll smile at you before he takes your lunch money. Canelo? He's the one who politely hands it back after a body shot that'll have you feeling it come tax season. This one's gonna have folks pacing the living room like they just lost the remote.
It'll be an upset because the amount of people that think Crawford's going to win, Crawford's certainly an unbelievable bad boy fighter, proper good fighter. Then you've got Canelo, who just understands it.
Canelo's toughest nights in the ring weren't just fights, they were rites of passage. Back in 2013, the kid was 23, fresh-faced, and already riding a wave of hype when he stepped in with Floyd Mayweather. Everyone called it the moment. But when that bell rang, Floyd showed him it was his moment, and he wasn't giving it up. Mayweather didn't just win, he took Canelo to boxing grad school without charging tuition. Canelo threw a left hook, trying to swipe away Mayweather's guard to expose a path for a right hand. But Floyd was already ahead, using that legendary shoulder roll to deflect the shot. Every time Canelo tried to set a trap, Floyd had already slipped out the back door. The right hand flicked, the feet glided, and that trademark smirk appeared, like, "You're good, kid, but you ain't ready yet." Canelo walked out without a scratch bad enough to stop him, but with a head full of lessons that would shape the monster he became later. Fast forward to 2017, the first GGG fight was nothing short of a middleweight street brawl disguised as world-class boxing. Golovkin wasn't just throwing punches, he was walking Canelo down with that cold Kazakh poker face, built of brick and stubbornness. Canelo would slip a jab, fire off a three-punch combo, and boom, GGG was still in his face like he didn't even notice. The crowd roared every time Canelo landed clean, but the real test was mental. Could he handle that pressure for 12 straight rounds without folding? That night, Canelo proved he wasn't just a counterpuncher with flashy combos. He was a dog in the trenches, no quit, no panic, just biting down on the mouthpiece and answering back. And while the scorecards sparked arguments for weeks, one thing was clear: Canelo left that ring with a different kind of respect. Now, across the street in Omaha, Terence "Bud" Crawford's hardest night didn't come under Vegas lights. It came in hostile territory against Eddie Das Cavaliauskas in 2019. On paper, Bud was supposed to cruise. In reality, the Mean Machine came to ruin the script. Mid-fight, Crawford took a sneaky right hand that had folks whispering he might have touched the canvas. The ref waved it off, but everyone watching knew Bud just got buzzed. That's when the switch flipped. Crawford stopped boxing and started fighting like, "Alright, now you made it personal." He walked Cavaliauskas down, trading finesse for mean intentions, and turned what could have been a long, ugly night into a statement.
There you go.
And then there's the Sean Porter fight in 2020, a grinder of a matchup that felt like two pit bulls locked in a phone booth. Porter's style was pure chaos, rushing in, swinging wide, mauling on the inside. Bud had to navigate awkward angles, head clashes, and relentless pressure for 9 brutal rounds. But that's Crawford's game. He downloads you like a computer, and once he cracks the code, it's over. In the 10th, Bud landed a clean counter, smelled blood, and shut the show down. It wasn't just about the win, it was about proving he could weather the storm and come out calm on the other side. Another chapter in the Mocky.